Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Today's question comes from a girl who's just starting a house cleaning business, and she's putting together her company uniform. And she wants to know, hey Ange, I noticed that in your videos you wear a blue shirt with a collar. Is that the kind of shirt that you recommend that I use as I start my company as part of my uniform? Okay, well, I love this question because the answer is yes, it is. This is the shirt that I wear as part of my uniform, and so yes, I recommend it because I thought that it was a really good choice after all of the research that I've done for my business. Okay, so when you choose your company uniform, it comes down to a couple of things. The very first one is, what kind of message are you trying to send? What is your company brand? Because whatever you wear as part of your uniform, when you show up to a customer's house, that is part of your brand. And so when people see you, they expect every single time they see you that you're going to follow through on this brand. Part of the brand consistency is repeating what's working over and over and over and over again. And so if you come looking different every single time, that's not a consistent marketing brand, right? That's just a confusing message. And so people have to stop to figure out, well, what's going on here? So if you want to be really professional, pick a uniform and pick the colors of your uniform to be consistent with your company logo. And if you have anything else that you are like you have car magnets or you have business cards or whatever, make sure that those colors are consistent. Now, I will put a link in the show notes. There's an article I read not too long ago on the psychology of colors, and it explains how people at an unconscious level perceive your business based on the color choice that you choose. And so it helps you when you're creating a media kit and you're creating a brand for your business, how to choose a color that sends the message that you want to send. Okay, so back to the message you want to send. Let's talk about the clothes that you wear. I know a lot of house cleaners choose and opt for scrubs because scrubs are really easy to wear. They're loose fitting, they're modest, they cover you up, they're lightweight, they're easy to clean in, they're inexpensive, and it's a great choice for a house cleaning uniform. So lots and lots of house cleaners wear scrubs. Where do you get scrubs that are affordable? We actually have an agreement with a company that offers scrubs, and I'll put a link to that in the show notes as well so that you can get a discount. Now, in full disclosure, if you click on that link, we may make a commission off of that. They're an affiliate of ours. And so the money that we make from that pays for the production of this show. So that's full disclosure. I know that a lot of house cleaners, because of the heat, have decided that they're going to wear tank tops for house cleaning. I don't really recommend tank tops because as you move around, they are loose fitting and they are lightweight. And yes, they are comfortable. But I think it lends itself to when you bend over, sometimes it will show cleavage or bra straps or whatever. I don't think it's as appropriate or professional than maybe a shirt with a collar. Now, we used to wear regular t-shirts, and I know a lot of cleaning companies wear t-shirts with logos and stuff on them. That's completely fine. I've chosen for my company to go on a shirt with a collar. And for those of you that are listening to the podcast and you cannot see the kind of shirt that I'm wearing, it's a lightweight, turquoise-colored, microfiber, wick-away, wrinkle-resistant shirt with a lay-flat collar. So that's what you're missing. But it's really inexpensive. This shirt is like $15, okay? So it's not expensive at all. And you can have them printed with your company logo on them if you have a team of people and you all want to look the same. The reason I chose the shirt with the collar was this. It's lightweight, it's microfiber, it's wrinkle-resistant. I can throw it in a load of wash. When it comes out, I just hang it up, I let it drip dry, boom, we're done. You don't need to iron it, you don't anything. You're good to go. So it's low maintenance, it's low cost, and it's a very durable fabric. And because it has the wick-away properties, if I sweat, and you will sweat, house cleaning, you will sweat, it's going to wick that away so that you're not just, big underarm stains and, front of your shirt stains and all those things. So it's not like wearing a cotton t-shirt that's going to tell on you. So I've had people ask, how do you prevent your clothes from getting bleach on them? Okay, well, the answer is I don't use a lot of bleach. I reserve bleach for really extreme incidences where that is the last resort. Bleach is a very strong chemical. And if I don't have to use it, I'm not going to use it. So I could say maybe I use bleach once or twice a year. And so it's really not a concern to me as far as getting it on my clothes. But if I am using bleach, then I would just be extra careful not to get it on your clothes. The reason that I chose the collared shirt is there are industries, like let's say the golfing industry. I don't know why, but I've noticed that they all wear collared shirts, right? They all wear collared shirts. The people that are golfers that have extra money to spend on expensive golf green fees and all that stuff are also the people that hire house cleaners. And so instead of me showing up wearing a tank top, for example, and isolating myself and saying, I'm so different from you guys, we chose to wear a collared shirt, which is just like them, so that we would blend in, so that we have an easier way of fitting in. We're just like you guys. We would like to service your industry. And so every time you can remove a little barrier, better for you, right? The golfers probably don't care what we look like at all. I care. I care because it's part of my brand. I care what you look like because it's part of your brand. And so right now, if you're building your business and you're building your brand, this is a perfect opportunity to make some really conscious decisions. What do you want to look like? For my company, we wear collared shirts that are tucked in because that is the image I want to present. That is a conscious choice my company made. You can make any choice you want, but my suggestion would be make a conscious choice. Make a decision based on color, on style, on the image you want to project, and the target audience that you're going after. And after you have decided what it is you want to project, then be consistent with that. Now, for me, I start out with 7 shirts every year. 7 shirts. I use 5 of them, and they go through the regular rotation, Monday through Friday. Those are my 5 shirts. And then about halfway through the year, if one of them does get stained, or if one of them just has seen the end of its life, I'll toss another one in for the mix. And so I will use 7 shirts in the course of a year. And every year I rotate those 7 shirts out and I get 7 new ones. So that they're always bright, they're always vibrant, they're always looking nice. Now I'll share a short secret with you. I just buy these shirts on Amazon. If you want to buy these same shirts, you can buy them on Amazon. They're like $15 a piece. They're not expensive. And don't tell anyone, there's a little bit of a secret. But I actually have one in every color for different days of the week when I'm not cleaning houses, and I can just wear them with a pair of khakis or a pair of shorts or whatever, right? Again, they're wrinkle resistant, they're lightweight, they're great for travel. So if you're traveling a lot, you just fold them up and put them inside your suitcase. When you get where you're going, you hang them up and they look as good as gold, right? So anyway, I will put a link to those in the show notes as well. But when it comes down to creating a uniform, it needs to be a conscious decision, whether it's scrubs, whether it is a tank top, whether it's t-shirts that you have your logo splashed all across the front of, whether it's a collared shirt that you use tucked in. It's a conscious decision, and it needs to be your decision. So pick something that's comfortable, pick something that speaks your language, and something that speaks to your audience. All right, that's my tip for today. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, head on over to askahousecleaner.com, or you can even email me at angela@askahousecleaner.com, and we'll do our best to answer your questions. Until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.